Hello everybody, welcome to our third game of the first series we are casting today. What a great series it has been so far. We have a new map which is Faymanville Approach, and on the north side, playing as the Soviets, it is going to be Ciez.
Ciez is doing that incredible underdog story right now. He is Rocky, but in the southeast we have a veritable Apollo Creed of a player. It's Jesulin, the heavyweight from Spain. This guy has been there, he's done it, he's seen it all, and he's got not only the t-shirts but the trophies. Can Ciez win this ace game deciding frame?
Interesting, Ciez playing as the Soviets here after playing a great game with Brits. Going to move over to play Soviets, and I don't think we saw the best. I don't know.
Keep your opponent guessing. I think it's an incredible choice. He's launched straight in with armored assault tactics, radio intercept. He's got the IL-2 to look forward to, the IS-2. He can vehicle repair all of his tanks at any one moment. I think Ciez is on the warpath, and he's keeping Jesulin on his toes, and he's keeping him guessing.
You know, I was just thinking about last week, and I don't think I have seen Ciez play Soviets. So actually, no, this is a bit of a surprise for me, to be honest. So I'm not 100% sure on that analogy. But he's going to go in with Sniper first, which is, to go Sniper first. High risk, high reward. It's a great way to go into Game 3.
It is a great way to go into Game 3. It's going to literally throw something in Jesulin's face and say, I'm not scared of you. I just beat you as Brits. You should now fear me. You were the one with a reputation at stake. I came back 3 months ago after not playing for 2 years or so. Only playing 2v2 with Momo on stream. I'm up in your face. I'm playing Soviets. I'm getting a sniper out, for God's sake. What are you going to do, big boy?
Well, can we also just talk the sniper that we've got here with the commander choice? Ciez immediately went into armored assault tactics, which has radio intercept. So as soon as that sniper opens up, Ciez is going to know how Jesulin is countering this. He's going to know if Jesulin goes for a counter sniper, and he's going to know if he's teching up to go for the scout car. So Ciez, it's actually a little bit less of a risk when you instant pick a commander with radio intercept. I think that is really, really cool to see that tactical play.
It is, and I believe it is going to be the DevM Soviet variation where you get the PTRSs out and you protect the sniper. And if he can get this bad boy working for him with that scope Mosin Nagant rifle, he can really punish Jesulin's Grenadiers and MG.
I think Jesulin is doing the right thing here, AE, because we all know how slow the Soviets are when you go for that sniper first. They're going to lose a lot of map control. So it's up to Jesulin right now to choose the map that he wants, the resources he wants to get in very quickly. He's going to go for that double fuel. He's also going to defend it by popping some grenadiers into the house here. So if he can just bank up a little bit of fuel, he has a much better chance of rolling on the light vehicles in kind of the second phase of gameplay and making a big impact there. So he could overrule and overturn Ciez's start game.
He really could. So Jesulin, strangely to me, is going straight for tier 2 as his counter. He's going to try and get the 222 scout car out to harass the sniper ASAP. He's sticking to build order. He's not looking to exploit the lack of capping power by doing anything like getting a 4th grenadier or something, or maybe a 2nd Pio. So he's sticking to his plan. He's not phased by Ciez, and he just wants to keep rolling on with this Wehrmacht mobile defense build.
See, tier 2 on the way for Jesulin. And, I like this by Ciez. He's going for a pretty big push in the center. And I think he has to make this work. He has to make this last because the sniper's just there trying to pick off units on the back lines. The penal battalion's just drawing out engagements. There is a rifle grenade here. Ciez hasn't noticed. Very, very late notification of that, but he managed to get the retreat off.
Just about. They kicked their heels at the last possible second and kept the squad alive, and the veterancy and the manpower premium intact. So we now have light mechanized up. He's now waiting for the manpower to get the 222 out. He has 30 fuel, just needs the 200 manpower. And the sniper's been dealing shots, so the grenadier is currently eating up that manpower. And there you go, everybody. That's the benefit of the sniper.
Do you know what I really like about those rifle grenades is that you kind of just remove a unit from the field for 35 munitions. It's just the instinct thing, isn't it, to run, to press that retreat button, especially if you get there late. So when it comes to like reclaiming parts of the map, if Jesulin is, you know, he stacked up a lot of munitions in the last game, and I think if he realizes that, he'll probably understand he can afford to spend a lot more now.
The rifle grenade and grenadier upgrade kind of dynamic is beautiful. You can either spend these 30 munitions on the rifle nades, keep pushing units away, either out of cover or back to base, depending on when they see it, but it always mitigates. Oh, he's going for the 251 flamer half-track, by the way. It always mitigates your munitions. And in this case, Jesulin's only spent for one rifle nade, so he'll have his 80 munitions handy, or is it 90? I think we'll double check that in a second. But he'll have his munitions handy for when the 251 hits the field.
Yeah, it's very well placed. Very well placed. You should see that pop. Yeah, very well placed to pop it immediately. Good. I love seeing that. I love seeing good resource control from players. You look at Jesulin's resources right now; they're very, very well managed. Same for Ciez. You know, he's banking correctly. And just like the last game, you see Jesulin, he put that huge focus on VPs at the start of the game. And Ciez has kind of allowed him to do that for the build order he's gone. They're going for that sniper, not having much on the field. But just like in the last game, hopefully what we expect to see is Ciez just put that insane pressure on, focus on getting the VPs in his control.
It wasn't insane pressure though, was it, that he put on? It was a very much a counter-attacking play, I felt. He was very calm, very concerted, and allowed Jesulin to break upon him like a rock, like water upon a rock. Nice by the sniper. If you notice, by the way, the sniper just ran over a mine, so that mine is perfectly placed to punish a unit that is harassing the sniper. So we'll watch out for that mine later on.
That's a very good spot. Thank you for alerting us to that. It's,
no worries, it's why I'm here.
Defensive mines, I think, are fantastic. But it kind of signals to me that he's expecting Jesulin to be there, so... At least he knows.
Look at this, though. He's got the penal battalions. Both have the PTRS upgrade, so this 251 is happy days. You know, to quote Admiral Durnitz, is pretty much drawing to a close.
He's had the happy period. Timing, because he's got tier 3 building at the moment, and he hasn't gone for that guard squad, so I think he's actually timing manpower and fuel for an earlier T70. We've got a telemine there on the right-hand side, so T70 will need to be careful when it does come on the field. That's in a really good position for the right-hand side of the map, actually.
I'm just going to watch the delay on your Twitch to find out where it is. There it is, I see it. Oh, nice wipe there, by the way. We just had, I believe it was a conscript die.
Yes, died to the half-track. Great follow-up. Oh, that mine is just blown up on the right-hand side decap. Really, really unfortunate when you see that, because that is a lifesaver.
Yeah, it would have been for the sniper, but as it is, he killed 2 models of the Grenadier, so 60 manpower for 30 munitions, so not a bad trade in all honesty. He won't be too upset. Now let's keep a track on this T70. He needs the 70 fuel, he's 5 away, so it's going to be, not going to be that late, but it's not going to be anywhere near on time.
No, I don't think this build has worked for Ciez. He's left himself with not too much to play with. And I think you have to make this build work quickly for you, because if you don't, well, look what's happening with Jesulin right now. 3 VPs, double fuel, double munitions. Jesulin's in a really, really powerful spot. And as soon as that T70 comes in, you know, it's going to be countered straight away. So I don't know if Ciez made the right decision here.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I think the Brits pick was something that took Jesulin off guard.
Oh, no. Oh, sorry, I'm just watching this. This is really unfortunate because obviously... Oh, half-track may go over the mine. Jesulin, very fortunately, hasn't hit that yet, but the T-70 is going to come on the field, and I think it's actually going to drive over to that side of the map. And when that happens, there is a telemine.
There's a telemine and there's a Soviet mine. It's all going to be a little bit of luck now because we don't have any minesweepers on the battlefield. So both players are blind to their opponent's traps. 251 is in perfect T-70 hunting territory. The Grenadiers tripped the Soviet mine. Where's the T-70 going to go with this one?
Ciez being very lucky here, made a decision to...
Sniper retreat! Grenadier's going to get him, perhaps. Negative cover kicks in. Will he finish off the Soviet sniper? Yes, he will. The penal battalion couldn't save the sniper's life. And this most recently built Wehrmacht sniper is now going to have a field day.
I'm pretty sure that the sniper got fired in the back, and there was like a flash of light. You know when bullets hit steel. Definitely saw.
So he was a robot.
It's a cigarette, you know, like the cigarette casing.
No, he was a robot. Thank you, Dan, for alerting us to this. Ciez has been playing with bots, everybody. He's now banned from the tournament. Botting is not allowed.
What a great position for Jesulin. He's got machine guns into pivotal houses, left and right, covering fuel points. He's got telemines in some great places. T70 has to be very, very careful. What happened with that?
Nice incendiary rounds from the MG42. T70 can't withstand it for too much longer. It's very much a staring competition now. Who's going to blink first? Probably going to have to be the MG, I would imagine.
I think so,
It's
yeah.
running out of incendiary rounds. It's only got 8 seconds left.
So much work needs to be done here. And Ciez is making a gamble, I think, by going for a sniper right now. I think he needs capping units. I think he needs that on the field. He's got minesweepers, but they're actually going to be hanging around the T70. That's probably sensible.
Oh, look at that failed satchel charge in the center as well. It didn't work. And, yeah, it's unfortunately, nothing's working for Ciez right now. His gamble of going for Soviets after his Brits worked so well seems not to have been fortuitous.
No, I think there isn't too much to say for this, except maybe just watch and see if something does come out of this game. It'd be very, very impressive if it does, I have to say, because there really is a counter for everything on the field right now against Ciez. I really like that he is still playing the game cautiously, though. He's got the minesweepers there with the T70. He's clearly wary that the telemines are on the field, and he's playing sensibly to try and mitigate that.
He is indeed. Puma is rushing into combat. T70 is an island on the battlefield, one that's going to be plundered and exploited by this pirate Puma. He's got some booty and a huge cannon. Oh, main gun destroyed there. Nice by the PTRS, but the 251's coming into view.
Yep, not looking hopeful for Ciez. Even more so after that. Everything appears to be going wrong. And, he's now rebuilding the T70. There's just no progression at this stage of the game. He's not kind of taking it on the chin and trying to work up to the next thing. He's trying to play kind of in the previous window of gameplay, like still trying to make that work. And I think Jesulin's just loving this. He's just like, all right, you do that. I'm going to handle it with what I've got on the field already. And I'm going to out-tech you for the next thing if you do manage to come back. But what a sad way to have a game 3, really, after the first 2 games were just so good.
They were.
See that counter snipe? Maybe. Will we see it? Soviet sniper finally awakens and misses its opportunity. That was a big opportunity for a counter snipe. I think the reload
got
was...
it in that second game, but it doesn't seem... Oh, could it get the Gren, though? No. What is she doing?
Hard to say.
She's missed everything.
Now we've got a engine damaged T70 again with a fresh Puma. He's going to be pushing that territory. Jesulin doesn't even care if mines have gone down whilst he's been retreated off the field. He's just going to push anyway. It's worthwhile, especially as he knows now Ciez is just replacing units. He may as well push.
Oh, what a shot! He picked that one out, son. Bing bang, stick it in, and good night. Ciez is done. Alan Partridge for you there, Dan.
Thank you very much for the perfect finish after game 3. And Ciez has been wiped from this qualifier. Alright everybody, welcome back. What a great first series to start our day on today. Ciez versus Jesulin with 2-1 to Jesulin. And credit to Ciez.